Hi, good day. Today, we will discuss about the basic school management and administration. Both management and administration point out to one concept: leadership. So what really is leadership? Leadership has been defined in numerous ways by different scholars who have contributed to the subject of leadership. Some of the definitions are as follows. A behavioral scientist, Bernard T. Bass, defines leadership as the observed effect of one individual's ability to change other people's behaviors by altering their motivations. Kotzer in 1990 says that leadership is a set of processes that creates organizations in the first place or adapts them to significantly changing circumstances. According to him, leadership defines what the future looks like, aligns people with that vision, and inspires them to make it happen despite obstacles. The U.S. Army in 1973 listed the following 11 principles that help individuals realize their leadership potentials. The principles of leadership are as follows. Know yourself and seek self-improvement. Be technically proficient. Seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions. Make sound and timely decisions. Set the example. Know your people and look out for their well-being. Keep your workers informed. Develop a sense of responsibility in your workers. Ensure that tasks are understood, supervised, and accomplished. Train as a team. And use the full capabilities of your organization. The Great Man theory is based on the two assumptions. Firstly, that leaders are born and not made. Second, it assumes that when there is a great need, great leaders arise. Trait theory is based on the assumption that some people inherit some qualities and traits that make them better suited to leadership. The situational theory of leadership assumes that the superlative action of the leader varies with situational factors. It believes that a good leader can change his style of leadership according to the changes in situations. The behavioral theory of leadership is based on the assumption that leaders can be made rather than are born. This leadership theory is rooted in behaviorism and focuses on the actions of leaders, not on qualities or traits. Managerial grid theory is a behavioral leadership model. It believes that leaders must have concern for their people as well as for the work to be done. The participative theory of leadership is based on the assumption that the taking part of decision-making improves the understanding of the issues involved by those who must carry out the decisions. Participative leadership theory implies that the theory which takes the input of others into account is one of the ideal leadership styles. The contingency theory of leadership is based on the assumption that the leader's ability to lead is dependent upon various situational factors, which include the preferred style of leaders, the abilities and performance of subordinates, and also various other situational factors. Also known as transactional theories, management theories emphasize on the role of supervision, organization, and group performance. This theory assumes that subordinates have to obey the orders of their superiors and could be motivated by reward and punishment. Relationship theories, also called as transformational theories, assume that the people generally follow a person who inspires them. This emphasizes upon the associations formed between leaders and followers. Pathball theory is based on the premise that the employee's perception of expectancies between his effort and performance is greatly affected by a leader's behavior. This approach assumes that there is one right way of achieving a goal and that can only be seen by the leader, but followers cannot see them. This theory constantly reminds the leaders that the most significant role performed by them is helping the team members formulate their goals as well as helping them accomplish those goals in an efficient manner. The following are some of the styles of leadership. In authoritarian or autocratic leadership, the leader has absolute command and grip on his subordinates, since all the authority is on the leader. As its name suggests, participative leadership or democratic leadership encourages employees to take part or participate in the decision-making process. Though the ultimate decision-making power is retained with the leader, the participative leaders ask and encourage the group members to play a significant role in decision-making process. The French phrase laissez-faire means let them do. It is used to describe a leader who leaves his or her colleagues to get on with their works. This leadership style is also known as the hands-off style, because in this style, the leader gives less or no guidance and gives subordinates as much liberty as possible. Some other leadership styles include the bureaucratic leadership, transformational leadership, charismatic leadership, task-oriented leadership, people-oriented leadership or relations-oriented leadership, corrective leadership, and pedagogical leadership. Educational supervision is defined as the process of providing facilities for students and to train teachers in order to make children better learners. The three types of educational supervision are corrective type, preventive type, and the creative type. The corrective type of supervision is also referred to as fault-finding supervision. In this, the supervisor always tries to find loopholes and shortcomings in everything among his or her subordinates. In preventive supervision, the teachers and the principals are themselves able to prevent from falling into any troubles. This type of supervision paves the path for the teachers to expect recent and innovative teaching situations and find suitable methods and means to eliminate any kinds of deficiencies. In this type of supervision, the supervisor brings himself down to the level of working of the teachers. The supervisor acknowledges the good works of the teachers who take the initiatives and try to be innovative and experiment in the area of education, which has a healthy and durable impact among the teachers. The study of management and administration is very important, especially to teacher education students, because in our profession, we will be leading, managing, and administering learners. And I hope that this video will give us a glimpse of what is needed to be done and will guide us on our profession someday. And let's not forget, every one of us are leaders in our own way.